what's up? Today I have a theory about Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares. So I'm just going to name this Little Nightmares 2 theory about the Hanging Man, or not the Hanging Man, the Thin Man. Okay, basically, so you know when you defeat the Thin Man. When you defeat the Thin Man, you know that he incinerates, right? Okay. Now that I think of it, this fear is a little out of edge, but okay. You see the doctor's mask, right? In the hospital. You see it right there. You see a hole. But you see that hole before. So what I'm thinking is Roger got him faced from there, and he was created there. And I think he escaped, again, by using spoons, of course. And what I think happened after that is I think he went to chapter 4 when you get the post-industrial achievement, you see Roger's hand slip out to take the note. Maybe it's something to help him. Maybe it's something to help him escape from the Pale City, and then, all the fat people are gone, right? Because you can see that they probably turned into like the huge body mass that is that. Right? So basically, you know what I just said. You exactly know what I just said. So I think that the ferryman lends Roger a hand and lets him go to the ship, the mall. And before that, he finds the Thin Man's body right there, laying on the ground. And what I think he does is he hangs it. He hangs it with a noose on the roof. Right? Now, think about it. There's a note on the ground. Maybe there's a note from Roger intended for the Hanging Man, aka the Thin Man, to see after he was dead. Because Roger was created so he thought that people could go back to life through the signal. Now, this theory is also a really good one if you're considering Little Nightmares 2 to be a prequel instead of a sequel. If this is a sequel, then this makes absolutely no sense at all. If this is a prequel, remember, people said way before that the Hanging Man spirit went on with the transmission and turned into the Thin Man. And then people are theorizing it's a prequel. So sort of, they're debunking the theory that the Thin Man signal is going on. It's still going on, but it's not after the death. It's before it. And he actually is free from his monstrous self. Look, this is a big brain theory. But maybe the note was intended for the Thin Man when he rises back up, aka the Hanging Man, to read, to say, "Hey, I found you on the street one day. Well, I was walking because Roger had to escape somehow, right? So he's walking to find the ferryman. Probably the post-industrial note the package was probably a note from the ferryman saying that he would be there at a certain time. And while you're doing that, I think Roger slips through the cracks of the building, like little holes, and then sort of just going through, until he finally escapes into the city, and then keeps on going on. Now, why isn't he controlled by the signal? He doesn't have any eyes. So basically, he isn't affected by the signal at all. It isn't eroding. It isn't deforming him. No, none of that. It's doing nothing because he can't see. It's proved in chapter 3 of the comics. You're not affected of it if you're not affected by it if you can't see, this is proved in chapter 2 of the Little Nightmares 2 comics. So that even more proves my theory right. Anyways, guys, so that was my theory about the janitor and his link to the Pale City and the Fin Man. Now, bye.